Hi there, I'm Michael Zietz. I grew up in Murfreesboro and I'm currently a PhD student at Columbia University. I study genetic epidemiology, so trying to figure out the relationship between genetic sequences of every individual and their predispositions to various complex diseases. In the last year, I was fortunate enough to actually be able to work on some COVID-19 research as well. We were one of the first groups that put out a paper looking at the relationship between blood type and severe COVID-19 outcomes. So one of the things I remember about the Discovery Center is it's one of these places you walk in and there's so much to look at, so much to do, especially as a child. Everything's a little child scaled, I would say, which is good. And there's just an almost infinite amount of things to do, especially when you have friends or family with you. So much to explore, so much to see. It's sort of a real feast for the eyes when you walk in. So I think a love of learning, a love of discovering new things, for me personally, it's very sort of physical. It's what can I see, what can I do, and that keeps me energized when I'm learning, keeps me wanting to learn new things. And the Discovery Center was so great for that because you learn all of these things that you need to know on a sort of intuitive level. You gain an intuitive understanding of sort of physics when you're playing with the water table. You can see exactly how things move, how things are counterbalanced. You see animals. You get to actually interact with animals that you probably wouldn't in your ordinary life. I would say that the secret to remaining curious, I don't know if I'd call it a secret, is to be really interested in various things, whether it's a hobby or whether it's just something that you're really interested in. I know I'm really fascinated by thinking about these genetic sequences that we've never really been able to do before, and suddenly we're able to do all of this, and we have all of this medical data as well, and leveraging both of these together, this technology, medical record systems, technology, genetic sequencing, and actually being able to figure out for the first time any of these diseases. For me, that just kind of clicks in my mind, so that's I guess what keeps me loving learning. So the water table was one of my favorite aspects of the Discovery Center. So I ended up majoring in physics in undergrad, and I will say you gain a real appreciation for physics on an intuitive level when you play with something like that, especially as a child. And the fact that it's very robust, and you're not going to break things just by touching them. You're in fact supposed to be touching them as a child, is really neat, and I think expanding that would just be so much better.